Good day, everyone. Welcome to Web3 Airdrops. My name is Mohamed Ajayidola, and today we're going to be making another Web3 video on airdrops. What's special about today is that we want to teach newbies how to start farming airdrop, like a scratch tutorial from beginning to at least the average, so you can start as a newbie. And after this, we are going to go into Monad. This video was inspired by the Monad community, so new people coming in and they want to know about Monad, so we have to make up a video for them newbies. So if you haven't joined our community, you should join us at Mad3 Web3 Airdrops. You can search it on Telegram, on YouTube, or on Google. It will bring it for you, I'm sure. Mad3 Web3 Airdrop, MAD3 Web3 Airdrops. You'll see it. So let's quickly dive into what we are doing here for now, and then we'll continue with the explanations later. So I'm going to be creating a clone for my MySys and my Discord and other apps we're going to be using for our Web3. So because I already have MySys on this phone, everything I want to teach you which from the scratch, I already have it. If I want to teach you properly, I have to start from the scratch, like you want to create your own. So I create a parallel space for this tutorial so that I can clone my apps for this tutorial. So yeah,
need extra cash but don't want a full-time commitment.
Sorry, these people like advertisement a lot. So for a starter guide, you need your MySys browser. If you don't have a PC as a newbie, you need a good Android phone. You need a good Android phone. An Android phone that does not hang. And my dear, is either you buy one powerful Infinix or Techno, not all those ones they are selling for 120,000 or 150,000. But if you want to buy phone, you should buy Android phone. Don't buy iPhone. I beg. No buy iPhone for airdrop. It is not recommended because iPhone does not have some of the airdrop. They do not accept some of the airdrop apps on them. They have so many restrictions and all that. So it is very recommended that you buy Android, and you are going to buy, you buy Samsung if you have the money. I use Samsung. This is Samsung A51. It is not the best, but it's better than most Samsungs and most Android outside there. So Samsung is highly recommended because they have a good core. The RAM is honest, not that they will write 4 gig RAM there, whereby it will be working like a 2 gig RAM phone and all that. You understand? So this is Samsung A51. It's a 6 gig RAM, 128 gig RAM. This is what you want to get. Something like this you want to get. If you see a Samsung with 4 gig RAM there too, it is okay. It is okay, but don't buy Samsung of below 150,000. Buy from something higher up to 200,000 or above. If you can't afford a new one, go to these dealers that sell UK used phone, like an honest dealer that sell UK used phone. They will give you some Samsung phone that is UK used, that is not as expensive as the new one, but they are working perfectly. You understand? So after you get your phone, you unbox it and everything, and you want to start your Web3 journey, this is what you want to get. The MySys browser, I write it in this note here, in the Samsung notes. So you can install a note on your phone. You actually have a note in the phone, right? So these are Newbie tools to Web3. So you need the Web3 browser. It's either MySys browser, you have Kiwi browser and others, but I love MySys browser for a reason. I'll show you later. Web3 wallet, MetaMask, Phantom and Co, different wallets, any wallet that does crypto and all that, and you can browse inside them. That's Web3 wallet. But however, we recommend Backpack. One, because Backpack can allow you to accept or install or import both Phantom, MetaMask, and any other wallet into it. Meaning that in the case whereby MetaMask does not accept Phantom installation, which is for NFTs and other, some kind of NFT that can't stay inside MetaMask, Backpack will allow you to import both your Phantom wallet and your MetaMask wallet. So anytime you want to use Phantom on a site, you don't have to open a Phantom wallet. You just have to open your Backpack wallet. It has both your Phantom, both your MetaMask, and any other wallet you can have there. Secondly, the reason why you want to take Backpack is because on Monad ecosystem, the Monad testnet, Backpack gave a boost. They must have partnered with a Monad or this project on Monad, that when you use them, you have a boost to your points. So you can have a 10% boost to your point and all that, and you really need that. So that's one of the true reasons you want to use Backpack. The only thing I say on Backpack is that they are still in development stage. The UI is not that great on the UI is not that great. That's just it. It's not that great. Sometimes it glitches. Sometimes it's not filled on your phone screen and all that. And I don't know, maybe it's because of my phone. Maybe if you use it on the tab, it will be better. But that's my only defect on it. But aside that, I like Backpack. So now the next thing you want to get is Twitter. Twitter is where you engage projects. And when you link your Twitter to any other places on the internet, you engage with the project, they were able to know through APIs and all that. We'll get there. So Discord is the community, is like, the hometown of the projects. Forget Twitter that they are on Twitter. If you are not on the Discord of any project, you are not really a base member. You are not really an OG. You can't be an OG without Discord. Discord is where they start, where you can even speak with the owner of the project, with the community, with the admin. That's Discord for you. That's why Discord is so special. So you can't message them, you can't DM on Twitter, but on Discord, even if you can't DM them, they will ask you not to DM them. They won't answer your friend request, right? But you can still speak to them on spaces on Twitter or chat with them on the community. They are always there. So if they are not there themselves, they will have moderators to attend to them, to the community and all that. So Discord is very, very native. It is like a hometown of the project. So you need it. Then Telegram, for me, Telegram, or we all know that Telegram airdrops are cast now, but if you look at Telegram in that way of the airdrop, you won't like Telegram. Well, however, Telegram, aside from airdrops, they have their good side, they have their legacy there. So you don't want to miss Telegram. There are some projects on Telegram that are good, and many projects now they can't launch and not have Telegram integrated into the project, because it is like the gen type of Web3 app. So you need Telegram also. Then Notes. This is where you'll be writing things down. It is not your wallet you're going to write. You're not going to write your private key down here. Nope. You don't write your recovery key here. No. What you want to write here are like maybe website link, referral codes, referral link, or any other thing you don't want to forget. So this is what you want to do on your notes. Then your Todoist are the things you want to do. In case you know how to forget. Like me, I do forget some things, though not as much as me having Todoist. I don't have Todoist, but for you, you might decide to get it to Todoist so that you can be planning and setting it down. You get an alarm on Todoist. It will remind you on what to do later and all that, so you don't forget. Maybe you have to claim an airdrop every 8 hours, or you have to do this at social days. Maybe they have some community sessions at social time. You have to keep up with Todoist for that. So, but if you don't want to use Todoist, you can use Notes too. Just write the things you want to do on your note, and you remember to check it from time to time so that you can keep up with them. Either way, whichever one is good for you. Then we have Alphabot and Engage. They're almost the same thing, Alphabot and Engage, but Alphabot is more express than Engage. Alphabot is where it's usually used on Discord, whereby you have to link up your different accounts, like your email, your Twitter, your other accounts there. So there's an API. It's like an API app that lets Discord interacts with you, with your accounts and all that. You understand later what API is. Engage 2 is mainly for Twitter. Engage, when you engage on Twitter and you want to verify it on Discord, you need an Engage account for it. So you have to use Engage to link your Twitter to your Discord, to the Discord server, so that whenever you interact on Twitter, it will verify it on Discord that you've done it. You understand where we get there. So Galxe is formerly Galxe something or something like that. So now Galxe is a lot of APIs too, and it is really important that you take your Galxe accounts very, very careful. So this Galxe account is like a multi-connection of everything you have in Web3, almost everything you have in Web3. Galxe account will contain your wallet address, your email address, your Telegram address, your Solana address, your Twitter address, your Discord address, almost every address you can have in the Web3, Galxe will connect to it. This is because most projects, they give some tags on Galxe, and these tags are on different platforms. The tags might be on Telegram, the tags might be on Twitter, might be on Discord, might be by your email or so. So when they enumerate these tags on Galxe and you are fulfilling them on the other platforms, Galxe will be verifying them because it is connected to these platforms of yours, these accounts of yours. Hope you understand. So that is how Galxe is. That is how deep API it is. It is an extended API. So API is that situation whereby one blockchain or software gets to interact with another software. So it's like interoperability. If you know what that's it, you understand later as you dive into Web3. And if you are not a newbie yet, sorry, we are teaching newbies here. So if you are saying things you already understand, you have to bear with us. So that's what Galxe is. You want to be careful with it. So you don't want to link multiple accounts to it. And this is the more reason why you have to have a single account you are using for Web3. Not that you will have one Gmail here, you have another Gmail there, you have another Twitter account there that is not similar to each other. You don't understand. Like for me, I'm using Mohammed Ajayi. When I wanted to start Web3, nobody taught me. I didn't watch it online. I know that it is simple. It will be easier for me if I just use an identity throughout my Web3 so that I won't be confused later. So I created a separate Gmail for it, Still the same name, Mohammed Ajayi Dollar. I created a Twitter account for it. Still the same Ajayi Dollar. I use a very simple username so that I won't forget. I don't know how some people will have this username that are long and hilarious and very hard to remember or for you to even recall. You will just see some people, they will use one XYZ Tinta. I don't understand. How can they cram these things for it? But I would advise you, if you're a newbie, so you don't forget these things, just use an identity that is easy for you yourself to remember, for a person outside to remember. So that when you call it for somebody, it will be even easier for you to call for somebody so that the person can cram it in their head and find you later if you're in emergency and you meet a friend. You understand? So not that you will just have one hilarious name because of vibe or something. What is that? Who won't chop your vibe? Have something simple and cool. Come on. So that's what you need. You need something simple. So if you're using a Twitter account, let it be connected to one Galxe. Yeah, back to what I wanted to note really. Let it be linked to one Galxe, one Twitter account to one Galxe account, one EVM account to one Galxe account, which is your MetaMask to one Galxe account, one Solana account to or Phantom account to one Galxe account, one Telegram Twitter account to one Galxe account. You know, everything should just be one each. Then if you want to do multi-airdrop, multi-farming, whereby you have different accounts for one particular airdrop, you can't use one Galxe for multi-farming. So it is those accounts that you have on this particular Galxe you use for one of the farming, that you can create another Galxe with another account for it. If not, they might mark you as CBIL. CBIL is a case whereby people farm multiple accounts for one airdrop. You know, those people that want to create like 5 accounts for one airdrop so that they can have enough money. It is not bad. It is good for in some area for airdrops whereby you don't have enough allocation, or you don't know if you'll be eligible in one place or the other. But it is also not a recommendation. It is against some project terms and conditions. So if they find you, they tag you as CBIL and they will disqualify you from the airdrop. But however, in this age whereby there are multiple airdrops there, I don't know how somebody want to do it, especially for you newbie who only have one phone. If you are trying to do this, it will be overwhelming for you. So I will advise you not to onboard yourself on this kind of strategy. It is not good for you as a newbie. People who do it are people who have PC, laptop, computer, fast operating systems, whereby not that they will click one site and they will have to wait for 10 seconds before it loads. No, they will click it once and it will load up. So that way, you know that everything is fast. You can quickly do something on this account for about 30 minutes, you are done. You move to the other one, 30 minutes, you are done. You understand? But if you are having a phone, or you are using a phone or a device that is slow, and you have to do one for 1 hour or 1.5 hours, it will be overwhelming for you, and before you know, you lose all your energy for the day and you can't continue on your other airdrops. So don't let greed do you like that, I beg. So don't do that. So Zeally is another Galxe account. Zeally, Intract, they are the same thing. They operate like Galxe too. So if projects don't use Galxe, they use Zeally, they use Intract, but projects mostly use Galxe. And one thing about Galxe is that now, since 2024, they have created their own. They were on testnet before. Now they are on Minute, and on this Minute, you need points to claim some of your completed tax. So they have their own token, and for you to be able to do this, you have to watch another video on it. I'm not going to make that video because it's already out there. You can find it out how to buy Galxe token for airdrop, right? So you can watch it, search it out there. It will teach you on how to buy your Galxe token with BNB. It's cheaper with BNB. It's easier with BNB, and swap it, bridge it to Galxe token and all that. It's lengthy a bit. So some of the airdrops you have to claim, some of the tax projects you have to use these points, these Galxe tokens to claim your points on the Galxe tax. Right? So, but some of them are free. You don't need these things. So that's why if you're a newbie, you don't want to associate yourself with project that mainly deals with gas, because if you don't have money, you can't claim your tax after you're done with them. You understand? But if you know that you have like $5, sorry, I don't think it's up to $5, but for the sake of gas fees and other usage in the future, you can start with $5, use $2 for the gas points. It's not that expensive. You can buy for $1 or so. So you buy the Galxe token and you watch a video on how to link it to your wallet, to your Galxe wallet. So that's that on Galxe, Zeally, and Intract. So Guide is another one. It has APIs too. It's something like Zeally, Intract, and Galxe. It has API too. So, but however, it is a bit more secluded. It is more like, how do I put it? It is more low-key than the other ones, because it also mainly deals with Discord and your accounts, your wallet accounts. So you need guild account too. But when you get there, you understand better. So then we have Medium. Most projects will tell you to follow them on Medium. Medium is like a new daily news or crypto news. It has not only crypto though, Web3 and all that. It's a news site so that this project use. And Reddit is a community, like all this Facebook community and all that, but it is more degen, it is no more deeper than all this Facebook and co. So there are some communities there that, well, I don't want to bug you with too much details on that. So that's that on you getting to Web3. And As if this is not enough, this explanation is not enough, I'm going to start from the scratch again and do it in a tutorial. Like we are going to do video on how we are going to create it now. So I'm going to go back to my MySys. And where's my MySys browser? This is the MySys browser. Sorry, I'm using parallel space. They do advertisement a lot. So you go to your MySys browser. We want to create a wallet, Web3 wallet. So this is why I like MySys. Look at this here. This here, yeah, that widget sign there. This one. MySys lets you have this extension button there, whereby where you want to open your extension, your wallet, or whatever extension you have, you just click on that place and it will drop down, give you a drop down of all your extensions. Unlike other browsers like Kiwi does not have that widget there. It does not have that ribbon there. You have to, if you want to go into any extension, you have to click on this tab. So this is the tab. You click on a tab there. I hope you know what a tab is. You click on this here. Yeah, that's a tab. So that's why I like MySys, because it is easier to use. So aside from that, there are other features that MySys has that makes me love them. So however, let's move on to what we want to do. So you can simply go here, click on that extension widget and or ribbon, whatever they call it. Then click on extensions. It will take you to the extensions page where you see different extensions. And remember, whenever you are browsing a Web3 and your stuff is not loading up, first thing you want to do is perhaps clear the cache of the app and then on your VPN. VPN is another friend of yours, because some projects restricts some regions for airdrop and all that. Or it will, I don't know, maybe not all projects, but I don't know why that happens sometimes, and you have to use your VPN. Now this one is not working, so I'm going to clear it. I'm going to search for it instead. I'm going to search for MetaMask widget extension. This is it, MetaMask extension. So is it that you use MetaMask? What's happening here? My card don't finish. All right. So MySys does not work on clone. I think maybe they've programmed it as because it's Web3 and these people are so strict and all that. So it doesn't work on the clone app. So, and I don't want to use my real MySys because it got a lot of widgets and it won't be smooth to start for a newbie. So now I'm going to be using Kiwi browser. So this is Kiwi browser here. I'm going to be using this for the tutorial. So this my Kiwi browser already has some tabs there already though, but I'm going to clear them and I'm going to start from scratch. So we open new tab. You see why I said I don't like Kiwi browser? It does not have that widget stuff there. So you have to be opening tabs every time you want to access your wallet. So MetaMask wallet, or let's do it like this. Let's create backpack. Let's just go with backpack wallet straight. So we'll create EVM wallet on backpack. So remember that these things, wallet in Web3 can be imported anywhere. So you can import your MetaMask wallet into any other EVM wallet. As in, your MetaMask address is not actually the wallet, we should call it. Your MetaMask address, you can import it into any other EVM wallet. Your Solana address can be imported into any other EVM wallet. Your Tone address can be imported into any other Tone. So that's how it goes. So it's not about the wallet that I created with MetaMask, I can import it in any other place, I can use it. No, it's just the account. MetaMask is just the host that is hosting the account. You can actually import that wallet, that address, into another wallet, into another platform. You understand? So if you have MetaMask before and that's what you want to use for, that's the one you've been using for Web3, you started Web3 with, you can simply import it into another MetaMask extension. So into another backpack or another Web3 wallet extension. You understand? So this is a backpack, and you see it here, chromewebstore.com. And again, for you to use these things, you need to enable your desktop sites. For you to use your Web3 wallet, enable your desktop sites. Only few sites does not accept, does approve mobile sites. Most of them, you have to switch to desktop site, which is by marking this one out there. And you want to block ads too. Block ads, any interactive ads there, block it. So yeah, that's what you want. So click on this Chrome Web Store. It will take you to the backpack extension, and right here you come here. Yeah, this place. You click on Add to Chrome. So it will add it to your MySys or Kiwi browser. I tell you, use MySys. If you use MySys, you follow the same procedure. So you'll just be having your widget here where there is plus sign here. You'll be having your your extension there. Understand? So we are waiting for this to install. So The Web3 browser is like it runs like a computer, like your laptop or your PC. You understand? So whereby you can install extensions there. That's why it's telling you Chrome. It's not actually Chrome, but on the PC you can install Chrome there, and Chrome allows you to import extensions, install extensions. So the Chrome, this is now acting like a PC, and like you've installed Chrome in the PC, and you can install extensions on the Chrome. You understand? So without the Chrome, you can install extensions. So we've already have our backpack installed. You can see once it's installed, you see this remove from Chrome, meaning that you already added it before, so you don't need to remove it, right? So I'm going to create a new tab. I click that plus sign, that is to create a new tab, and I'm going to search for backpack here. Wait, I think I saw something here again. That's it. So I'm going to search for backpack here. Backpack wallet. Okay. Click on this. I don't use Kiwi a lot, so if I don't understand this much, pardon me. I don't use Kiwi. It is this guy I use. So where's my extensions, boy? It is MySwiss I use. Okay, so yeah, I think I found it here. Click on these three dots there at the top there. You see extensions here. Look at it. That same extension that we have at the top of MySwiss. So this is it. So you click on extensions, crypto, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. So these are your extensions. You can see MetaMask already came in default. So these are your extensions, and you can click on it, right? Ah, Jesus, I don't like this. Where is my extension? I want to enter. Oh, I don't like this Kiwi at all. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can you believe this? This is it downstairs. Motherfucker. So you can click on this. I don't use Kiwi, so pardon me. I prefer this thing. So it's stressful. I have to be opening this and scrolling down to find my extension. Whereby on Kiwi, I can just click on that button up there, right? So it will open the extension for you now, and then yeah, so welcome to Backpack. So I agreed to the terms of service, create a new wallet. I already have a wallet. So you can either create a new wallet if you don't have anyone before, or if you have a wallet you want to use that you've been used for Web3, using for Web3 airdrops before, use it. So here's the risk. If you don't trust a project, you have a project that you don't really trust, that you don't know if they're skimmish or so, and you think they can be hacked later or so, you want to create a new wallet for that project. But the downside is that if the project is good, at the end of the day, when you want to claim your airdrop, you will have to send money there. And if you already have money on one account before, on one wallet before, you have to find a way, you have to send money to the other account, to the new account also, all those stress of transfer, all those costs and all that. Whereby if you are using one wallet for all your airdrops, if you want to put 20,000 in the wallet, that okay, well, anything I want to claim, I will use the 20,000 to claim it on this particular wallet. Yeah, so it's that simple for that. But the risk is that if you have all your airdrops on one wallet, and there's a risk that you are hacked, or the plane is hacked, or so anything happens, then everything you work for on anything Web3 will be gone. Since you can't change wallet on Web3 projects, everything will be gone. So that's why it is risky. So, however, if you know that you will be participating in projects that are trustworthy, and you will be careful by clicking links, especially in Monad. Monad is very big, and you have different projects coming in and there. And some group of hackers can just create a new project, and you don't verify your sources very well. You go and click on this project of theirs, and you click the links, and they hack you, and that's how your account will be gone. They will take everything you work for in Monad, your NFT, and all that. You think it's not that important, Abi, because it's not on money yet. But for them, they know how important it is and all that. The only thing they can't do is maybe if they can't access your other accounts because they are connected to the Monad account and they can't hack that one. But however, they can send some other malicious stuff into your wallet, and they use it to hack your phone and all that. So you have to be careful when you are doing airdrops. Don't just be clicking any links anyhow. It is very risky for your phone or for your sweat, for your hustle. You don't want to work all this while and have everything go. And if you don't have money now, you might have money later. Some of them won't hack you now until they will just be monitoring your account until you just receive one big airdrop. Bam, maybe the airdrop that will change your life. And then they will just vanish everything. So you understand? So you have to click links from sites you understand very well. If you have any groups whereby they post different links, that's why many of these groups don't allow links to be posted, because many people come in and post links, and the links are from hackers, and the members community end up getting scammed or hacked, and they will blame the owner of the channel or the group for it. So that's one of the other reasons why channel owners don't accept that. So we are not going to do that now, but if we notice that on Web3 airdrop groups, the one we created for Got Monad, we will start it. So, but for now, we are still little, we are too few, we don't have so much members, so we don't want to put rules and restrictions on it for now. So I'm just telling you, you have to be careful on the links you click in Web3. Any single link can destroy your whole phone. This is Web3. Hackers day, hackers day. So it's because you don't have better money. That's why they know day after you. But if you get better money, you have to be more careful. That's why you see that your big influencers, those are using cold wallets. They are using hardware wallet. They don't use wallets that you have to plug to the internet. You understand? Because they don't want them being hacked. So hackers day, my guy. You have to be careful. So now we're going to create a new wallet for a newbie. We're going to create a new wallet. So let's start with Ethereum. There are different this thing, but mostly you see Ethereum there plenty. So you can see Monad testnet already on. This is great. So you can create, since we are using Monad, we can create Monad, or you create Ethereum. You can also use your Ethereum wallet for your Monad. You can use your Solana wallet for your Monad. So, but let's do Monad testnet so that it can give us more boost. So we are going to create a password now. I'll go hide that for you. Don't let anybody see your password. But most importantly, don't let them see your recovery phrase or your private key. So this is my password. I don't want it to be too long, but because why you don't want your password too long on this is because every now and then, when you don't use your MySys, maybe 10 minutes, or you don't use your wallet, your extension, it will close up. And whenever you want to open it, you have to put your password. So it will be very overwhelming or tiring whenever you want to use your backpack or your extension, and you have to be putting long password every time. So you just create a short password, but it must be at least 8 characters. And I will advise you add some special character to it. You can put at or 1, 2, 3. Let there be number there. Don't use 1, 2, 3. Just make sure that it has characters. And it's something you will remember, so you don't forget and lose your account. But however, if you forget your password, but you still remember your recovery phrase and your what's it called, private key for your address, for your account, you can still get your account back. You understand? This password is just for where you put your accounts, for the software, the platform on which you put your account, which is on backpack. But for the account, the real security for your account, for your address, is your private key or your recovery phrase. That's the one you make sure that nobody sees. If people see this one, you can still change the password. It's not about change. You can still log in the account on another phone. You just wipe this phone and lock it in another MetaMask wallet or any other wallet, and with a new password, right? You don't need to change it. Whenever you log out of here, you have to create a new password anywhere you want to log in on, which is your address I'm talking about. Yeah, you will understand all these things later, bro. So let's continue. So next, we are setting up your wallets, and you are all good. So you can open backpack now. So this is your wallet 1, and this is your mon. And if I were you, I will give it a name, so that if I have multiple one, I won't forget it. So this is your private key. This is the word you want to write down whenever you create a wallet, a Web3 wallet. You go here, you click on the account, you go to private key. So you have to put your password for it to show. Now, after putting my password, I'm going to click on show secrets. So it will show your recovery phrase or your private key. You want to copy these things, write them down, copy them on a note. An hardware note, not on your phone. No, they will tell you not to. But if you think you can put it on your phone and you won't let anybody access it, good. But if hackers hack your phone and they look for your recovery phrase or your private key, that's the thing they will first look for. They will search for it. They will use their computer to search for anything that's related to private key or recovery phrase, and they find it on your phone. They will start monitoring it, meaning that they can log it. They can log in this thing anytime, even in 2 years later, and you are still using it. They will log it in the address, and they will withdraw anything that is inside. You don't put password on Web3 wallets. You don't put password on Web3 addresses accounts. You don't put password on it. The only thing you need is a recovery phrase or your private key. And once anybody have that, they can have access to your account. So I'm going to click on this now. Yeah, we'll do it. You see, so I'm going to click on copy here, and it's going to copy the private key. So you can go, we can decide to post it anywhere on your phone. But this is private key. So private key, you can't write all these jargons down. You have to write it somewhere in your phone. That's the more reason why it is recommended that you use your recovery phrase, because those are words and you can write them down in a jotter instead of these jargons. So you know what private key is? They are jargons that you use to access your account. So I've already copied the private key and I've jotted it down in one place in my wallet, somewhere people won't find it. So I want to see if I can find where the private key is here. Where the recovery phrase is here. So if I go to settings, I should be able to see it here. Your account, yeah, show recovery phrase. This is it. So you want to click on this, and if you ask you to put your password again, and you put your password, and you can write this one down on the paper, your recovery phrase, instead of your private key. The reason why you want to have a private key is this. Don't make this mistake as a newbie. Because you've already written your recovery phrase down, doesn't mean that if you create another wallet, you can see add new Monad testnet wallet, you can add another network, let us see, Ethereum. So if you add this wallet to this, where is it? Create new wallet. So I'm going to add this Ethereum wallet to this. So we have 2 accounts here. Where is it? Okay, so we have one account for Monad and we have one account for Ethereum, right? It should not be the same thing unless. Okay. So no, let's create another account for Solana. Let's create another account for Solana. It's in different network. Solana. Create new wallet. Where is it? Okay. So because you've already created an account under this whole account, you create a sub account under this whole account, doesn't mean that it is that recovery phrase that is going to back up all the accounts inside the wallet. It is different address, public address for each of them, different private key for each of them. So you have to write down this one's private key on its own. Show private key, you write this one down. Then you go to your Ethereum one, you go there and you click on show private key, you write it down. You go to your Monad testnet account, you write it down. Show private key and you write them down because they are different. Don't just write go do like this. Don't just do this and go to settings and decide to write go to accounts and you decide to write recovery phrase for one and you say that okay, once you import this recovery phrase in any wallet, it will show all your accounts. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to write the private keys down because these are different addresses and the private key is stuck to these addresses. So if you only write the recovery phrase down, the only thing it will show you is this one of these. I think it's Monad testnet, the one we first created, that it will show you, it will bring up, it will lose this Solana wallet, this address, and you won't be able to get access to it unless you have the recovery phrase. So that's a mistake I once made as a newbie in Web3, and I don't want you to do it I don't want you to do that. You understand? So you have to write the recovery phrase, copy them. Thank God that. And one thing you should not do is that when you are copying your recovery phrase on your phone, do not write, your private key on your phone. Do not write private key. Don't write it there as private key. So that at least when hackers are trying to hack you and they are searching for words that start with private key, they won't go ahead and find it easily. You understand? So, because you might still have some time to quickly maybe log out if you quickly find out that they're hacking you to recover your account or so. But once they can simply search for private key and they see private key on your phone, blah, so so you just want to use something different. Maybe you can use a word, on your own. I'm not going to give you tips. Just use a word that will make you understand that this is a private key that is in this place. Understand? So you copy them, you write it under the word, and you copy them there. So that's the security part of it. So we have already created a wallet, Web3 wallet. What else are we doing here as a newbie? The next thing we want to create is okay, we already have our Web3 browser and our Web3 wallet. Then we want to create Twitter. So it's simple for you to create Twitter, of course. I don't need to teach you that. But however, let's go this way. I have a Twitter account here, which I'm going to be using for this tutorial. Twitter account. So you can simply create a Twitter account, go to twitter.com, use your email address. The same email address you want to use for your Web3, use it. Or you can use another one. It doesn't matter for Twitter, actually. It doesn't matter. You can use another email address. Or if you have a previous account, a Twitter account that already has engagement, which is followers and interactions, you can use that one too. For Twitter, it does not matter if you use a different email address. So you go to twitter.com, you log in or you register for Twitter, you set up your account, but your username is really important. Use a simple username, a username that is not hard to write or to remember. Like my own is, I couldn't find Ajayi Dollar, so I just use Ajayi_dollar. If you are answering a very simple name, people must have used it. Maybe Bola, Bolu, Tife, Michael, Gideon, something. Somebody must have used it. Usernames are precious in the internet. So people want to, if you know that they are not taking your name, just go and find it and write it down now so that another person will use it in the future. Because when you have a simple username, it is easy for you to use on the web. It is easy for you to recommend to people. You understand? Like Elon Musk. I don't think anybody has used Elon Musk before. If you have used it, you can't buy it. You can't use it again because, or else you want to buy it from the person. So if you have a unique username, somebody can come to you tomorrow and say that, okay, I want to buy your username. Understand? So because it is unique. So you want to use a unique username that people, if people have used it, you can't even use it. So you can't even use it. So you have to find a username that is simple for your own sake. Is a simple username. So I don't know why this guy is not loading. Maybe it's because I'm trying to create a new account. Maybe I already have an account before. So you create a Twitter. Okay, let's check this place first. So this is Ada. If you are into Web3, you know what Ada is. It's another airdrop we are working on. So you create a Twitter account, and one thing about Twitter is that once you create it, you need to continue using it and don't do anything too stupid for the first time you create it. You have to obey the guidelines. If not, they will suspend you, they will block you also. So you have to adhere to the guidelines on Twitter. Do not use abusive words. Don't let anybody report you. Don't what do they call it, spam. Like all these airdrops that will tell you that go and be doing social farming, whereby you'll be using hashtag or those dollar sign and all that, and you use it too much, they will see you as bots or something, so they can suspend you or limit your accounts. So if you first create Twitter, it is normal to have something like that. But as long as once you continue using Twitter for long, all those things will stop. I don't know why this guy is taking time to load. Maybe it's because I'm using VPN. I don't know. So we move to the next one. Yeah, Discord. We use Discord. You create Discord accounts. I think I have a Discord account, another Discord account I can use. But for you to use Discord, you also need to think of your username also. So I would recommend you use your email, and let that email be an email communicated to your account, your Web3 account. So you could use your email, so blah, 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 at gmail.com. And after that, they'll ask you to put your username. Use a very simple username, then you do verification. Use the same username you are using for your Web3, I beg. If you are using Bully123, if you are using John123, if you are using Ada123, let's say be Ada123 on Twitter, Ada123 on Telegram, Ada123 on Discord, anywhere you go, let it be that, so that it won't be complicated for you. You don't understand? So you'll be able to remember it. Something that nobody has used, that whenever you put it anywhere online, they will approve it, that it has not been taken. You understand? That's what you should use, so that it will be easier for you and you will have that profile. That's easy profile. You understand? So we create Discord, and back to what next? I think it's Telegram. So you go for Telegram too. You create Telegram and you use that username for it. I don't have to teach you on how to do that, right? Then you have a note. You install notes. Your phone should probably have a notes tab there. Then you do Todoist if you need it. Then you do Alphabot. Don't worry. If you don't need Alphabot now, you don't need to go and find it. Once you enter any Discord site, any Discord channel that need Alphabot, it will lead you to Alphabot. And once it leads you to Alphabot, for you to fill those criteria, then you fill in those information. So, but before you get to Alphabot, you must have created your Twitter, Discord, Telegram, and Web3 wallet, because these are the things you are going to link to your Alphabot, and you're going to link to your Galxe account, your Zeally account, your Intract account. So, Alphabot, Galxe, Zeally, Intract, they're all this API kind of technology, software, whereby you link different other accounts to them, so that projects can verify your interactions concerning their projects, their job. You understand? So the same thing goes with Guide, but before you get Guide, you want to get your Discord. Very important. Get your Twitter, get your email, and get your wallet. So all these other things that, like, starting from Alphabot, everything like Alphabot, Engage, Galxe, Zeally, Intract, Medium, you need everything up there before you get to them. You need to set up your Web3 wallet, your Twitter, your Discord, your Telegram first before you get to every other thing here. Then one thing I didn't add is Magic Eden. Magic Eden will be needed on your Monad testnet, because that's where you mostly be minting your NFTs. So for Monad, and aside from Magic Eden, there are other ones, but it's commonly with Magic Eden. While some other projects on Monad already have their minting page, you don't need to go to Magic Eden for it, but Magic Eden is very important. Then another project on Monad testnet is free. Free also allows you to mint on their page, because they are more about NFT. You can mint on their platform, and they have their own airdrop, and other platforms are on it also. Aside from Monad, other projects are on it. It's not only Monad that is doing airdrop currently, or doing all this kind of airdrop. Free is doing it, Abstract is doing it, Berachain is doing it, and there's even Somnia and other ones that are like Monad and all that. So, but that's not why we're here. We're here for the newbie things, right? So I think that's all on becoming a Web3 brother as a newbie. So you have to do this thing, follow this guide and all that. Please be careful. Do not click any out link. Join the community that you trust. Any community that you join that you don't know what they are doing, come out for there. No, just they put your nose for where you know sabi, where you know understand. Sure you get. Make no be like say, okay, well, they will study you until one time they will drop link for you, make you enter, they will just use you. Understand? So there are some community on the internet that they are like odds. You know, they are like brotherhood kind of stuff. They understand themselves, they understand what they are doing, they want to farm you. And if you that you don't know anything, go and join like this. They will show you until they use your news. So guy, watch out. It is deep there. And you are looking at this internet like, okay, well, Shebi is this thing I'm saying. There are some places that are deeper in their internet. We have the deep web, we have other one and all that. About 3 layers of internet that you don't know. You only know the internet. There is dark web, there is deep web, and all that. So, but it is this internet that everybody knows. And even in this internet, you have to be careful, because some people from the dark web and deep web are also in the internet. And once you are not like them, you can't understand what they are doing. And if you don't understand what they are doing, come on for there. Join people where sabi you or where you sabi. All right. That's all for that on becoming a newbie in Web3. So see you later. So in the next video, we're going to start doing Monad. So I created this for people who want to join Monad on our Got Monad group, created by, supported or sponsored by Web3 Web3 airdrops. So we are going to continue Monad in the next video. Check our YouTube video for a continuation on how to start Monad. Yeah. So thank you. and see you at the top.